Hi there, students. Tight, tight. Okay, the word tight is an adjective. It could also be an adverb as well, and you also have the adverb tightly. So tight, be careful, has lots and lots of different meanings. So if the elements of something are close together, they are tight. So you could have a tight formation. Or maybe when you write a line, if you've not got enough space, you need to keep your words tight, close together. The things are packed tight. The elements are close together. Okay, so close that a gas or a liquid or light can't get out or get in. So a watertight seal. Yeah, it's watertight. It can't get in. Okay, so if something's tight, you can't get in. The security is tight and it stops people getting in or out. You can have clothes that fit very close to the body. A pair of tight jeans show off my wonderful figure. Or maybe these shoes are too tight and they're hurting my feet. Something can be closely packed. So tightly packed like sardines. The people are packed tightly into the underground car. Or you could have a tight schedule or a tight deadline, so you don't have a lot of extra available space in your schedule. You don't have extra time that you can waste or do something else with a tight deadline. Okay, so the deadline is very tight. The timings are very tight. There's not a lot of leeway. Yeah, and tight again. So there's no room for free movement. The passage here is very tight, or the connection to catch your next train is a very tight connection. You only have about 4 minutes to find the other platform. Okay, a tight turning circle. It turns in a very small radius. Yeah, it has a tight turning circle. Something that's held or fixed strongly. So this is tightly shut. Yeah, hold my hand tight. Yeah, have a tight grip on my hand. Or maybe if something is not loose, so a knot can be tight and very difficult to undo. It's very, very close together. Or as tight as a drum. The drum is stretched to the maximum. Okay, yes. Here with extra tension, you could see his lips were tight. Yeah, he was worried. To be in a tight spot, to be in a tight situation, something that's difficult to deal with. Okay, he's in a tight spot at the moment. If something is difficult to obtain, if it's not very easy, so the job market is very tight at the moment. It's difficult to find jobs. There are not a lot of spaces in the market. The market is very, very tight. And then you could be mean. He's tight-fisted. Yeah? And he won't open up. Okay? He's mean, not generous. You could have a tight race. Yeah? Or a tight competition where there is very little difference between the position of the different people for the result. So this is going to be a very tight competition. It's going to be a very tight race to see who wins. And then you could have tight as in strict control, applying the rules exactly, attention to detail. So to run a tight ship, tight security, to keep a tight control over everything. Yeah, having a lot of control or discipline over something. Um, to have a good working relationship with someone. He's tight with the owner of the company. They're close. They're good friends. Or in filming, a frame should be tight so that I fill all of the frame. Yeah, so tight rather than something like that where I'm not very tight at all. Yeah, okay, so tight. There's a rather old-fashioned word as well. If somebody's tight, they're drunk. Yeah, he got tight last night. I think that's rather old-fashioned though. So tight as in tightly, firmly. The door was tightly locked. Night night, sleep tight. I hope the fleas don't bite. So sleep tight, sleep well. Yeah. Wow. So lots of words. Let's see. Let's have some formality. So a tightrope or a tight formation. 5 in formality. Okay, so watertight, 5 in formality. He's wearing tight trousers, 5. These shoes are too tight, 5. My schedule is very tight. A tight deadline, 4.5 in formality. The space is very tight. There's not a lot of extra space. I would say 4.5. A tight turning circle, 5 in formality. Hold my hand tightly, 5 in formality. Okay, not hanging down, not loose. Hold it tight, 5 in formality. A tightrope. In a tight situation, 4 in formality. Jobs are tight at the moment, 4 in formality. A tight job market, 4 in formality. He's really mean, he's tight-fisted. He's tight, 3.5 in formality. Tight security, 5 in formality. He's tight with the owner of the company, 3.5 in formality. A tight close-up, 5 in formality. He got tight last night, 3.5 in formality. The door was tightly shut, 5 in formality. Night, sleep tight, 4 in formality. Wow, okay. And let's see, what about origin? Okay, this word tight, we've got an old English word, pite, which comes from Proto-Germanic pintaz, from Proto-Indo-European tinct, thick or tight. Okay, so I think it probably goes back quite a long way. So, held together, compact, doesn't open up, firm, tight control, under tension, pull the rope tight, is a tightrope. Something that's scarce. Money is very tight at the moment. We've become more friendly. We're getting tighter as the time goes by. He's tight with money. He's a miser. He's mean. A tight formation. The space was very tight. My shoes are tight. My shirt is too tight. A tight formation of soldiers. We got tight. We got drunk. A tight schedule where you've not got a lot of extra space. Wow, lots and lots and lots. Yeah, so tight, close together, kept together. Clothes that are too tight. Yeah. I guess a tight chest where you've got a feeling of pressure. Tight muscles are difficult to move. In a tight voice, angry or frightened. Tight controls, you apply the rules absolutely. A tight ship. A tight curve, a tight bend, a tight circle. Curving very sharply. a tight race, a tight competition, not much between first and last place. Okay, if time is tight, there's only just enough. There's nothing extra. He's tight-fisted. He's mean. He's unwilling to spend money. He's tight. Yeah, he drunk too much. He got tight last night. If two people are tight, they know each other very well. They were pretty tight at school. They were good friends. I guess if a group of musicians is tight, then they play in a very controlled way and they play in time, which is a good thing for them to do. Yeah, held firmly together, tie the bandage tightly, make sure the doors are tightly shut. Yeah, a pair of tight jeans. So, enough. Tight. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Tightly.